Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Sinclair and I'm the data scientist at Deveron. My group focuses largely on helping farmers and other folks in ag industry make sense of the massive amounts of data that are coming in off the farm today, with the express goal of helping inform management decisions, both in season and from year to year. One of the things that we hear a lot as a barrier to getting into precision ag is the difficulty around projecting a return on investment. Now, one of the foundational principles in precision ag is that variability exists on every farm, and that those different areas of the farm should be managed differently if you want to maximize profit. Now, most farmers, I would say all farmers, understand the variability on their farm. They can tell you about it, but it's really difficult to quantify. So what we did at Deveron was create this tool, which is free online, to help you understand the variability that exists in your fields. And so I'm going to demo that for you today. All right, so here is our online tool, and we get started just by clicking Get Started, and we will go down to the map here, and now you can either zoom in and out to find your field or your farm, or you can type in the location to get you close. I'm going to type Tilbury, Ontario to get us into my neck of the woods. And you can see we snap to. When I go onto the map, I have my hand icon, so I can drag the map until I have my field centered. Now I can click on this chevron icon, and that's going to allow me to draw my boundary, which you do simply by tracing the outside of your field. You can do this as accurately as you want by zooming in, of course. You may notice that I am kind of pulling my boundary in a little bit from the edge of the field, and I'm doing that because I want to try to minimize the chance that I maybe get part of the hedgerow or windrow or the road in my image, which will affect the analysis. So once I've completed my boundary, I can go down here and click Next, and I'm given the option to select a month. You can click whatever month you want. I'm going to leave it at June because in my neck of the woods, that time of year, everything should be nice and green, and it should give me a good image. If you're in a different part of the country or a different country altogether, you may want to select a month that's more appropriate. And now, all right, good, we didn't have to wait. Here are our results. I'm just going to scroll down, and you can see that we are going to give you the option between grid and zone. It starts off on grid here at 1 acre grids. So that's represented by the boxes on the map, and you can see we've captured just about 80% of the variability in that field with a 1 acre grid. Now, I do want to bring your attention to this thumbnail down here. This is the image that the analysis is actually using, not the image on the Google Earth map. All right, so you can see I selected June, and it's a nice green crop. And actually, I want to see this little bit of an edge that's lighter, which you can also see shows up here in the analysis as a different color. And now that may be variability in my field, or more likely in this case, I've caught the edge of this smaller field adjacent, and perhaps this year it was a different crop or managed differently in the past, etc. Anyway, now back to the grid in the analysis, I can select 2.5 acres. You can see my grids have gotten bigger, and now I'm only capturing 73% of the variability in my field. If I go to 5 acre zones, again, my blocks get bigger, and now I'm capturing less than 50%. So when you go to do something like soil sampling, and you've selected 5 or dare I say 10 or 25 acre grids, you can get an idea on your particular field what kind of variability you're capturing when you make those different decisions. Now I'm going to go back here to 1 acre and click on zone so we can see the difference. Now you can see for my zone zones have been created. They're varying sizes, but on average they'll be 1 acre. And you can see we've captured 98% of the variability. This is often the case with zones because you're able to kind of define the land by its features rather than just by laying a grid over it, but it doesn't always work that way. All right, so we go to 2.5 acre zones. You can see how the image changes, and we're still capturing 90% or almost of our variability. And at 5 acre zones, we are down now to 68%. So significantly better than the grid still, but much less than if we were doing 2.5 acres or even 1 acre grids. But that's the demo, and I hope you can go and try this out on your own fields and your own farms, and we'd be happy to hear your feedback. Let us know what you think, and good luck. Thanks a lot.